Hey folks, welcome back. Thanks again for joining us. We're going to get right to this. Let's do it. So this video you've seen before. I've shared this with you a few times. I recorded it last year, and some of you might be tired of seeing it. I'm not, and I probably will never be, at least not until I get some answers. I don't know what this is, but the reason we're revisiting it today is because I want to reestablish how this came to be, because it sort of happened again. So this is a cloudscape I recorded for a minute straight, and then after recording it, I zoomed in and went and scrubbed through the footage, and in this little circle here is where I found that action of this black sort of blob rising up, and then this white one coming through and sort of being on the path to intersect it. And then the black one just continued all the way up off screen. But again, the point is, I saw a cloudscape and recorded it for a full minute and then went back and went through the footage in order to find this. And at the time I was saying, I think anybody can do it, and I still believe that. So like I mentioned, it basically happened again. I got another one of these black blobs, but instead of it going up like that, it went across. And so, yeah, we're going to check this out. So basically, I went outside my own house right here in the backyard. I looked up and I saw this, and it caught my eye, this section here. And more specifically, there are these sort of left-facing group of chevrons. I don't know what else to call them really, but they caught my eye because they're a little different. And then beyond the chevrons, there's also this horizontal streak here that seems to be sort of rainbow colored, right? And so same thing, I just pulled out my phone, sat down, and recorded for a minute straight. That's it. We're not going to sit here and watch the whole minute, but I recorded and I zoomed in and I zoomed back out just for sort of reference. But yeah, and later on that day, I had some time and I decided to go through it during my kind of decompression mode after the workday. And what I noticed came basically out of nowhere right over here, and then it just cuts across those chevrons and then basically goes off to the left over there. And here it is. As is always the case with these things, I say I don't know what they are. I'm not making any representations. And also, as I say often, you're going to see other things going on in this footage. There's stuff happening up in the sky, but you can see this thing bypassing these chevrons here. And the contrast is tweaked a bit so you can see it, but it literally looks just like the black blob from the first video, except it's horizontal, more horizontal and less vertical. And here it is again, same footage with the settings tweaked just a bit so you can see it a bit better, but no obvious sign of propulsion, clearly no wings, no stabilizing mechanism. I don't see any tail feathers. There's nothing. I don't see anything. I guess you can call it a balloon if you want. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is. I highly doubt it. But again, it's it's up there. In addition to feeling confident in terms of what it is not, like it's not an insect to me, it's not a bird, it's not a kite, it's not a drone, I'll also say, given the distance and the way it seems to be moving speed-wise, I don't think it's some small little thing either. I don't know how big it is, but it seems to be fairly significant in size, and that's why I try to zoom in and zoom out at the beginning and the end of these videos to give you some sense of perspective in terms of how far away these things are from the camera that we're spotting. So, yeah, I wanted to point that out because I don't think it's some little small thing. But anyway, so yeah, look, you see a cloudscape like this that catches your eye, record it, look through it, and you might find something like this because this stuff is happening, right? So just like this, you see some weird rainbow and chevrons, give it a shot, record it. You might find something like this. And I don't think I'm special to find these things. I don't think the sky of Los Angeles is special. I think these things are everywhere, and I think anybody can see them. It's just a matter of having an approach, giving it the time, maybe being a little patient, and paying attention to detail. That's how I feel about this. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your time. Get in the comments, let me know what you think, and we'll see you on the next one.